Okay. In this section of the tutorial, we'd like to talk about materials that are acceptable to cut with the laser cutter. There's some materials that will cut well on this and are safe to cut, and there's some materials that if you cut will produce hazardous fumes and you should never cut. So let's talk about the things that you're commonly going to use in the laser cutter. One is, which is Tyler was just telling us about, is this is a material, kind of a thin cardboard that you'd see in a cereal box. This is really good, especially if you're trying to do some test cuts. That's a good material to cut with. You can cut with just regular paper as well. Care to watch for flare-ups and fire possibility with paper. You've also got the option to use this type of plywood. I think this might be birch, maybe 1/8 of an inch. This is quite good to cut in the laser cutter. And then you get into the plastics. This is a piece of acrylic from Industrial Plastics and Paint. Acrylic also goes by the name plexiglass. These cut really well in the laser cutter. So these are some popular materials that you can safely use in the cutter. There are other materials, but it really is up to you to make sure that those materials are safe to use in this, that they're not going to burst into flames, they're not going to produce hazardous vapors. So we should talk about some materials that you should never cut with. There's plastics called polycarbonate that are often used under the trade name Lexan, and they're popular as acrylic. You should never cut with polycarbonate and Lexan, because I understand that chlorine gas is produced from that cutting. You shouldn't cut with vinyl. That's another one that is on the no-cut list. And another popular one that you think you might be able to cut, ABS. Never cut ABS on this machine. We'll have a posting and an online listing of those materials that you shouldn't cut with and materials that are okay to cut with. But that's a general overview and gives you an awareness.